That was showed into my daughter's classroom. I'm going to read the assignment. I do have a picture, but that's neither here nor there. It says stand in a circle. Each of you is now gay or lesbian, and you're about to begin your coming out process. You cannot talk for the rest of this activity.
At
What?
that time.
Wait. Stand in a circle. Each of you is now gay or lesbian, and you're about to begin your coming out process. You cannot talk for the rest of this activity. So you have to do it without saying anything? I am so confused. I have so many questions. What grade? What school? What city? What state? What happens next? What do they end up doing? What's the motive of doing something like this? What kind of a pathetic exercise is this that you put people in a situation like this? But by the way, just so you know, this is why Trump swept 7 states, because many people on the left don't agree with this. Double dumb.
All right. Well, thank you guys for having me. I am here to talk.
Yeah, what you thinking, Sean?
I don't think they should be teaching that at school.
Why not?
I feel like that's some more for the parents and the kids to have that conversation and knowledge and everything. Like, they shouldn't be teaching that at school. Like, I send my kids to school and they learning this. I'm not one to tweak out, but I'll tweak out on them for pushing this.
Yeah,
So he'll tweak out
yeah,
in there.
for sure. Well, what about you, Dempsey? How do you feel about it? I know you don't got kids yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know you're working on it. I know
Yeah.
you're working on it. So we're gonna have
I
kids
don't-
one day.
I don't think that should be something that schools should be forced to teach that upon. That should be something where a kid should grow up and learn about life, and if the kid want to go down that path in life, then let the kid go down that path in life if he choose to grow up and want to do that. But that shouldn't be something to just be forced and taught upon, especially at a young. I don't know what grade that's
Yeah,
in.
it was elementary school.
But yeah, definitely not elementary school though.
I think that's what he said. I think elementary school. I think that's what he said.
Yeah.
That's all you got to say on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, for me, I they're trying to be inclusive for probably 2 kids that are part of the alphabet community in the school, which is or whatever, okay, I guess. But now, what about the rest of us that are not that?
Yeah.
So they're pretty much just forcing it upon kids, making them think that it's okay. So imagine my son that's 5 years old and his teacher is pushing this, or 6 years old, 7 years old, and his teacher's pushing this, and he never comes home to tell me or something, and he's just thinking that, well, my teacher says it's okay, then it's okay.
Yeah, it's a messed up issue.
So it's pretty fucked up that there's parents that never know that this is happening at school. You know?
That also go into, like, you got to ask your kids, oh, what you guys do today?
No, so I always ask my kids what they do to you. You know, I know what the reply is?
Nothing.
Nothing. I ain't. I went to gym. I love school. I went to this recess. They tell me about the fun stuff.
Yeah.
They're not telling me about
what they actually learned.
no. And then I ask them, "What'd you learn?" And then they'll try to tell me like certain things that they learned, but they never said nothing like that. But I mean, what about the parents that are not asking their kids that?
It could be even a
So there's got to be some type of line there that people can't cross to teach my kid. I mean, they can't teach religion in school, right? So why should they teach my kids sex at such a young age about that type of stuff?
yeah. Now they could somehow feel peer pressured about.
Yeah.
it
I'm
or
about to say,
something.
we was learning about sex and all that, like, 5th grade.
Where?
Oak Park.
Damn.
I wasn't.
They was teaching that.
I
No
definitely
way.
wasn't.
So
In fifth grade.
5th grade.
For me, it
Bro,
was middle school.
Johnson only a couple blocks away,
Yeah.
and we did not learn that.
Yeah, so I didn't learn that at Oak Park either. But I mean, maybe they did say something, but I just don't remember.
I
but
ain't learn
no.
about sex ed. I ain't have no sex ed class till freshman year, bro. What the fuck?
I had it in middle school at Cowherd.
No, we didn't
Yeah.
have that at Cowherd.
I had it at middle
I didn't
school
have
at Cowherd.
no sex ed class until it was like freshman year.
But then,
yeah.
if you really think about it, Keyshawn, you're probably right because at Oak Park, they're pride, bro. They're like real pride there. I'm glad I didn't send my daughters there.
Really, they are.
Yeah, they're all that. Yeah, they're the whole 9 yards there, bro. Yeah.
I want to say
That's
we took like 2 or
crazy.
3 hours just to have like full conversation. Like they sent all the girls with a girl teacher, all the guys with a guys teacher, and they were just like, ask us whatever you want
In 5th grade.
in 5th grade.
Yeah, I mean, you see,
What?
knowing that now, just imagine what Oak Park's doing now. Which is why I see a lot of kids. They
Oh
tend to be
my
more
gosh,
feminine. A lot of
bro.
a lot of boy kids. I see them tend to be a lot more feminine now. I don't know what it's
That's
from.
not cool. That's not cool, man. That's not cool.
But they were telling us like deodorant and all that shit too, like how girls have their periods.
Yeah,
and
I mean, well, it's kind of like
it was like health class.
a health or sex ed, whatever it is, something like that. But I mean, at the same time,
or like
dude,
a hygiene class or something like that.
That too.
at the same time, dude, they should not be teaching kids about being gay or not gay at that young of an age. In middle school, I guess if the teacher wants to have a conversation about it with the kids, because there's kids that are like that, but I don't think of having a full blown course, how they said, getting around in a circle.
Yeah, no.
Nah, honestly, if my daughters are ever to come home and tell me that, the first thing I would do is say, babies, you're not going to that school no more. I'm sorry. I would take them out of that school and I would complain to the school district.
Yeah.
And then after that, I would probably have to put them into some type of different school, maybe do homeschooling at that point and get them private teachers or something like that. But it's hard to say that because I don't want to take my kids out of that environment of the school because it's socializing. They're learning how to socialize. That's where I learned how to socialize in school with talking to people, you know?
Yeah, that's important.
So I think that aspect of school is the most important part of it, is just the socializing. Because you gotta, once you learn your ABCs, your 1, 2, 3s, and your basics on life, that's really what's gonna take you through life.
Yeah.
You know, and because most people that go to college, they don't learn the shit that's gonna help them in life. They major in something that they make absolutely zero money in. It's fucking crazy. Like being an art major and never going to fucking do nothing in art or doing something like that, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That shit.
With that though, I think that socializing part you're talking about, I think you just gotta like take them to parks, get them in sports, like get them around other kids.
Yeah, so you're right on that. So like, if you do homeschool your kids, you got to make sure that you still got to have them active. You got to make sure they're still in sports. You got to still make sure they're still like having a music class. Like basically treat it how school is, but you're teaching them just your values instead of what the school teaches your kids. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna learn a lot of values from the teachers, and they won't learn your values. So this is why. Honestly, this is why my girls, I'm real big on that, and I tell them what my values are, and so they know how I feel and where I stand for things.
Yeah.
You know, and there's certain things that we talk about, and I'll ask them. Even Mina, she's 9 years old, and she's pretty smart for being a 9-year-old. And I'll be like, how do you feel about that? And she'll honestly tell me her honest opinion, and she'll be like, no, Dad, that's wrong. They shouldn't be doing that. You know, and you know. That's what it is, bro. I'm real honest with my kids. I don't lie to them. You know, I don't lie to them. Drop me a follow on Twitter, Mike Vick 1989.
Yes, sir. Dump the Pimp on TikTok. Check it out.
Instagram, anything for Key. We out.